Good morning, everybody. I am pre-recording this percolator. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I just finished a paper for a course of study and did not know if I'd be able to be awake enough to do it at the usual 10. So this is pre-recorded and it is scheduled to release at the usual 10 o'clock time on YouTube and Facebook. So I guess, let's just go ahead and get started. Devotional again comes from Mornings with Jesus. And our scripture is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 4. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am he. I am he who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. When my children were in college and weary of school, I'd remind them to finish strong. The temptation to coast rose in the final semester. I understood their struggle because years ago I went through the same impulse. I didn't think I could face one more class, one more test, one more paper, but it was well worth the final push. Today a friend and I were commiserating about aging. Not about the things you might expect like wrinkles or forgetfulness or health issues. We were disheartened by how chronological maturity hadn't automatically produced spiritual maturity. We had hoped that by this stage of life we would have become more like Jesus, learned from our life experiences, and mastered more Christ-like qualities. Instead, we continue to struggle. We still forget to trust Him. We continue to fight battles with envy. We give in to selfishness far too often. The longer I live, the more aware I am of the ways I fall short. What a blessing that I'm not alone in my efforts to grow. Jesus knows that no matter how long we followed Him, our old nature continues to give us trouble while we're on this earth. We need His word for daily reminders about how to follow Him. We need worship to direct our attention away from ourselves. We need fellowship to give accountability and encouragement. We never stop learning, practicing, and growing. Whatever our age, Jesus gives each day meaning and purpose. He promises to help us finish strong. That resonates strangely with me for some reason about trying to get through classes. Excuse me. Sometimes we want to just go as little as possible. We see the finish line and we start slowing down, or we think that we have a project that we're working on, and as we're nearing completion, weariness sets in. And weariness can be a very dangerous thing. Weariness keeps us from finding our full potential. Weariness keeps us from pushing through. We all know physical fatigue quite well. I have moved many times in my life, and moving is not fun. My cat has found some plastic. Not only do we suffer from physical fatigue, we also suffer from spiritual and mental fatigue. There's a reason why we don't work, at least we try not to work every day that we're here, every day of the week. Because if we don't allow ourselves the time for joy, the time for recreation, for rest, for recuperation, we become weak and our work diminishes. Weightlifters cannot constantly lift weights without rest, because it is in rest when their muscles rebuild. The same is true for our spiritual lives. If we are constantly going at everything, doing everything, bam, 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 bam. And we don't take a moment to pause and recuperate, our batteries are going to drain and we are not going to be effective. In the case of me today I can get away with doing this, but if I had like an assignment that was due on a Sunday, first of all, I'd be very angry at the professor for making an assignment due on Sunday. But I would not be able... I'm tired. I would not be able to work all into Saturday into Sunday morning and then return and do my job on Sunday morning worship. When we start expecting too much of our bodies, we're going to get diminishing returns. When we don't take time to rest, we will fall apart. Spiritually, physically, emotionally. We need time for rest. So, I'm going to take my own advice and go get some rest. Hopefully, you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Like I said, I'll be at conference over the weekend. Oh, joy. Like I said, time for me to listen to myself. So I'm going to go take a rest, have a good day, and we will end. Oh, my amen isn't pulled up. I better fix that. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. If I had effort, I would go through and edit this, but I'm not going to. So,